Kids TLC was founded in Olathe in 1972, and since its beginning has aimed to serve our community by developing services and programs that help fulfill unmet needs of children and their families.
Welcome to the Kids TLC campus, where hope and healing happens every day for kids of all ages and their families, dealing with challenges in mental and behavioral health, working with them therapeutically to bring them great success to get back with their family and get back to our community. I'm excited for you to see Kids TLC. I'm going to shoot it over to Madison in our Trellis Center.
Hi, I'm Madison. Welcome to the Trellis Center. Let me show you around. What makes Trellis Center so special, I think, is we are able to offer multiple lines of service within the same program, which makes it a lot easier on our families, not having to transition to go to speech or occupational therapy. And it also makes coordinating that care really seamless for providers. No one room at Trellis Center looks the same, from cubbies that are there to provide a distraction-free environment. As our kids progress and learn and gain new skills, they can move to an environment that more so mimics a classroom setting. All of the clients enrolled in programming at Trellis Center receive one-on-one ABA therapy, and that's applied behavioral analysis. From potty training to functional communication with an AAC device, school readiness, it could be self-care needs. Then we have clients who are learning to read, who are learning to write. Some clients are learning how to play well with others. Something as simple as waving at a friend that you might be interested in talking to next door. The Trellis Center gets to be a huge part of that, and I think that's really special. These sensory walls, they're in our halls. They are colorful, bright, very exciting for most of our kids, and they have given our clients a really fun way to integrate new skills. We also have our very own playground. Our playground was designed intentionally for therapeutic reasons to build on skills, help build those social connections for our learners, but also it gives them a really fun place to take a break because our clients work so hard.
The Lotus Clinics at Kids TLC is our outpatient programming, where we provide individual and family therapy for a host of different things all across the spectrum. We have kids who come get treated for anxiety, depression. We have a specialty clinic to treat children who are struggling in the LGBTQ community. It's open to the whole community. Anybody can come. One of the things I think that makes us unique and different is also our implementation of DDP, which is dyadic developmental psychotherapy. What's special about DDP is that it really puts a larger emphasis on trust, security, and attachment. It's the belief that if we can establish those three things, we can help kids develop in the most healthy way possible. We are the first and only DDP certified residential campus in the world. One of the key components of DDP is an acronym we use on this campus called PACE. And what PACE represents is playfulness, acceptance, curiosity, and empathy. We know that when we're interacting with kids, we need to be playful. They're children. And we don't ever want to lose sight of the developmental needs of kids wherever they're at. Acceptance means we're going to accept their experience. And sometimes that's hard because as adults we really want to fix. And really the best place to start is just to accept that that's where they're at and that's their experience. And our job is to get them from that point to a healthier stage or development. And we do that by being curious, asking more questions, and that's where the C comes in. And empathy is really getting connected with their emotions, being able to get into a joint experience with a child and really truly understand, and not just the child, but the parents and the family. One of the big pieces with DDP is the relationships and the attachment. We connect with kids through play, through the arts. And part of what makes this campus so special is the resources and the spaces and the places that we have available to do that. We have a large, huge gym over at the Kelly building. That gym has served so many multiple purposes with theater performances, basketball games, and it's so important and vital that we have all of those spaces available to us so that we can connect with kids in a variety of different ways.
Welcome to Kids TLC. I'm so happy to have you here. This is Building 1. This is where a family and child's journey of healing begins. So why don't I take you in and show you around. Welcome to Building 1. This is the starting point for children and families that are coming into our residential services. Everything is bright and kid-friendly. We want it to be welcoming and inviting. You'll notice the bright colors. You'll notice the paintings on the walls. Even in the furniture, it's inviting, it's kid-friendly, because this is the first impression. We want those caregivers to really feel like I'm making a great decision and I'm leaving my child in very good hands. Our intake process is really important to us. It's not an easy experience. Might be their 40th placement in places like this, friends' houses, foster care. So giving them a better experience, really important to us. One of the things that happens in these intake rooms is they'll sit with one of our specialists, maybe a therapist and a case coordinator. We really put an emphasis on trying to get to know them. It's not just, where have you been, sign here, what are your allergies? It really is about, if you had a superpower, what would it be? What's your favorite food? What does it look like when you're upset? It is about connection and attachment, and we do this because our children are more than their diagnoses. They are more than their trauma, and we want to get to know them. Now I'm actually going to throw it over to Kana and Josh, and they're going to show you around our newest residential facility.
Hello everybody, my name is Kana.
And I'm Josh.
And we're excited to show you around our newest residential facility. So we serve kiddos who are from the age of 6 to 17 in our residential services. A lot of the kiddos that we serve have experienced intensive trauma, and that plays a huge factor in their early development. A lot of the work that we do is about healing the kiddos in the context of a relationship. Everything that we do has to be intentional and safety focused.
A lot of the bedrooms are designed that they have one bed and one frame, or they'll be a double room. Kids who have a lot of sexual trauma usually bed by themselves. The rec rooms that we have on every unit is designed for our kids to do group therapy, for them to interact.
The kiddos don't get much room time, and that's important because they need to spend more time with the group. They're here to learn, social skills and ways to connect with other people in appropriate and safe ways. An additional treatment that we offer here is pet therapy. We do have kiddos who have a history of harming animals, or maybe they've experienced, harm from an animal. It helps them learn that the animal is non-judgmental, the animal is accepting of them, and that's just an additional strong and healthy relationship that they can build. Touching the animal and feeling their fur can be very calming for our kids. Another piece of a child's world is their relationship with their family and their parents. When I have a family come to my office, it's important that I hear the parent's story as well as the kids. A lot of the work and the skills that we're teaching the kids, we are also doing with the parents.
Thanks guys for hanging out with us in our new building.
We're going to go ahead and send you off to Dr. Austin so that you can learn about different ways we connect with our kids.
I'm Austin O'Neill. Welcome to the Kids TLC Motivational Arcade. So this room is our arcade. We call it the Kids TLC Motivational Arcade, and it's one of our favorite spots for kids to come to. And I think one of the things that makes this room unique is it looks like it's just this really fun space, but it actually gives us a big opportunity to work on skills that the kids need some help with. So some of those skills being how to play well with others, reciprocal play, how to win and lose appropriately, and also how to transition from really highly preferred activities to maybe some lesser preferred activities. A lot of kids have so much fun here they don't necessarily want to leave. And many times when kids come into this room, they're experiencing these games for the very first time. And so it gives our kids an opportunity for a new experience, and it also helps them develop in their capacity to trust adults and have these positive interactions with them.
I hope you enjoyed your tour here of Kids TLC, and I hope you've fallen in love with this campus and our mission as much as all of us that work here and our kids that live here.